Last week in Scotland, it was business as usual for Kieran Lifflander. He ran away and hid, this time without Evan McFarlane around to keep him honest. Behind him, old rivals Eric Kaplinger and Klaus Kreutzer rekindled their futures rivalry, scrapping their way onto the final two steps of the podium. Now, we head to Norway, home in the legendary Longkanbanen circuit. The question is simple. Can Kieran clinch the championship here, or will Evan McFarlane have something to say about it? We only have to wait and see as we go green in the Gateway to Hell, live next on ASN. Our track this week is the famous Rallycross circuit Hell RX, first race by NASA in 2020. It features 7 corners and demands total precision, with blind corners, bumpy braking zones, and unforgiving curbs ready to punish any mistakes. The drivers have to make sure it's crystal clear that they pay close attention to every corner, every reverse entry joker. Every time they make a commitment to every corner, it needs to be thought through and precise. In NASA Rallycross, the format is as follows. We are currently in open practice, after which drivers will go into a single car 3-lap qualifying. The order is then inverted for our 5-lap heat races. Win a heat and you're straight into the feature with 2 bonus points. The rest head to the 2 5-lap semifinals. Top half of each race advances, with the top 3 earning extra points. That sets the stage for our 10-lap feature race, and unique to NASA Rallycross, drivers must take 2 jokers across the entire evening. This is round 6 of the 2025B NASA Rallycross Lights World Championship. Live on the Automotive Sports Network, I'm Josh Darnell. Next to me is Brian Sawyer in the production truck, and we welcome you to the Norwegian Grand Prix. This NASA Rallycross Lights World Championship on ASN is brought to you by Whiplash M's, bringing you every angle, every lap. Visit facebook.com/WSimCams. Thank you, Andrew Cardinelli IV, for camera support all season, and Alex Abetti, producer of the official NASA theme music. Brian, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great.
Why can't I can't. There we go. All right, so last week we kind of saw, it was kind of a tale as old as time, so to speak, here in the Lights World Championship. There wasn't anyone really to keep pace with Kieran, kind of out and away from the rest of the field. He ran away with it, but this week, Evan McFarlane, he has quite the task to undertake. You said so yourself, he has 25 points he needs to make up. You think it's going to be possible?
Yeah, it's going to be a tall ask. It's something like 25 points. And while you're talking about it, we can take a look at it before we get going this evening. So let's look at just kind of where we do stand for this evening. We'll take a look at the points real quick. Kieran Lifflander, 175 points. It's only 20. Okay, I was a little off. Evan McFarlane, 155. Klaus Kreutzer, 131. Jake Robichaud, Eric Kaplinger, Raymond Rodriguez, Devin Hughes, Jeff Cartwright, Eric Dubois, and Kevin Garcia. Those are our top 10. So it's going to be a tall ask for Evan to be able to gain 20 points within the next 2 weeks. And surpass Kieran. Taking a look at the team championship.
100%. He's gonna need some big mistake. That was a close championship there between Jake Robichaud and Eric Kaplinger. There, 1 point separates 4th place right now. That's huge.
Yeah, 1 point separates 4th place. So that's pretty much the battle we have to look at.
10 points separates Eric Kaplinger and Raymond Rodriguez. So that's also pretty huge too. And then behind him, Devin Hughes is only 1 point. It's close. It's a close championship all around.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian. Take us through the team.
Excited to see what's going to happen. Team Watson Racing setups 306 points to Kieran Lifflander Racing's 259. As you looks like a lot of points, but it can be easily made up. I think Kieran has some teammates here in this race today. Move over to Speedy Time in third. Slaypegs Racing, Control Z, JC Simsport, No Control Esports, Transmission GP, JC Academy, and Control Z Racing are our top 10. I think we're going to go qualifying here in a moment.
Brian, I hope the stream isn't picking it up, but if I miss what you're saying, it's because your upload is tanking your voice.
Oh, I know. It's tanking everything. Everything's broken. I can try and, let's see if I can give you a little less. Let's give you low. I'll give you low quality. It's about all I can do.
Oh my goodness gracious! What did you do? It's like a.
Is that too low? Did I give you?
It's like a Monet painting. It's like I'm looking at a Monet painting. It's
okay. I'll give it back.
I mean, I'll give it to you. It's picturesque for sure. It's a beautiful scenery, but oh my goodness! I think we're coming into qualify now. Who's out?
Yeah,
who is this?
We are looking at Ken Copeland. I don't know if he's the first on track, but he's the first I saw on track, so we're going to give him a watch. Like I said,
car's really cool, by the way.
Everything is going to be recorded. And Josh, I can go ahead and I can do this, so I can open up in Discord for you also, so you can actually hear me.
That works.
Yeah, if that helps you at all.
Yeah, that works.
I'm just I think we're having a winter storm outside today. It's very windy. It's very snowy, so... The fiber's in the ground, the fiber's in the house, the fiber's not working yet. It's been the constant struggle of my past few months.
Can you bring up a time? There we go.
I can. If I can figure out how to do it. Kieran Lifflander, top of the timing tower, 37.7, followed closely by Eric Kaplinger, 39.572. Jeff Cartwright, Dubois, McDade, Robichaud, and Copeland, top 10. Actually, that's, oh my God, I didn't realize that's almost a 2-second gap for Kieran.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was talking to a lot of the lights drivers before the race, and all of them are hitting 39s. Raymond Rodriguez puts down a 38, only driver there. Put him a second behind Kieran Lifflander, but yeah, a lot of these drivers
cuts about 7/10 out of that time down to a 38.8.
Matthew moves up
to the top 5.
Dubois up there, third place.
Evan McFarlane on track.
See what he can put down. Opening lap for Evan McFarlane. This braking zone here is super tricky. You have to get it right. It transfers from tarmac to dirt, back to tarmac. Hug the corner as close as you can. Down all the downhill, very fast through here. You want to try to grab the grip strip and get the car to hook up. They got rid of that track cut though. You won't see any drivers, although you won't see that in NASA, but you can't even try to think about taking advantage of that old track cut that used to be there. Used to see a lot of people taking advantage of that.
That's gone now. And you said that it's tricky, that dirt to asphalt to dirt section. It's not only tricky, it's very deceiving. You in the screen, you see, oh, it's just a nice flat road, but you drive it, it is very bumpy. There's potholes all over.
Yeah, and it transfers from very smooth to dirt and then into a very unstable, unlevel tarmac braking section that is then facing downhill.
Evan McFarlane gripping up too much. I don't know if he got a black flag or a slowdown for that lap. It might kill this lap's time, but his first lap was a 39.067. That's over a second behind Kieran. Not what he needs.
I mean, improves. Very much so improves. 37.7.
We're up to 600th now. Color me a liar.
Oh my goodness gracious. That was quite the jump.
And him and Devin Hughes are the only two drivers on a lap right now. It looks like Devin Hughes is coming around the last corner for his final lap.
See if he can. Devin Hughes brings himself to P3. Does he improve at all? It doesn't look like it. 38.2 fastest for Devin Hughes. Good time, though. Brings him to P3. Evan McFarlane looking to improve. Will he improve? We're only left to find out. Only left to wait and see. No, he does not improve. So 37.7 best for Evan McFarlane. I believe that's his last lap, right? Looks like he's still on a heater, though.
That was his last lap. So
yeah, he's done. So that is it for qualifying. Kieran Lifflander will come home in P1 for qualifying. Evan McFarlane P2, Devin Hughes P3. And then the rest of them, Ken Copeland, Raymond Rodriguez rolls out the top 5. 2 drivers tonight in the 37s. A lot of guys got down there into the 38s. It seemed that they were kind of just trying to get used to the track almost. And it can be difficult. I mean, but like especially if you're out there practicing and you get used to a worn-in track and you go out there for your first qualifying lap, it can be a little. It can shake the nerves a little bit. It can leave you a little less familiar with what's going on.
Yeah.
Brian, we're getting ready for the first heat. I'm curious to see who's going to be in there.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes beforehand. So before we do that, I'm going to take a look at the schedule coming up. There's some stuff missing in here.
You mean the NASA schedule? You mean the NASA?
Oh,
the SimCar's back.
SimCar's back. That's coming up in January. And there's also a whole other series we're going to run missing in there. So NASA Rallycross Contenders, that's going to be me and somebody else tomorrow night at Hell. Justin Robichaux having some computer issues, so we wish him well and hope he can get that figured out. But we'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, finishing off the Contenders series. NASA Rallycross World Championship concludes on Saturday at 2 p.m. with Josh Mertz and myself. And next week, NASA Rallycross Futures and Lights World Championship has their makeup race. That's next week. I'm not going to be here. It's going to be Alex Larson, maybe Josh Darnell and Josh Mertz. Might be a 3-person cast. We might be doing that. In between these two seasons. What's what, Josh?
Oh, no, we're good. I was thinking, I was confused for a second, but we're good. We're back. Okay, I forgot that we missed a race.
Yeah, we missed a race. So in between these two seasons, whenever iRacing drops the new car, we're going to have a quick little 6-week cross kart series. That will be announced sometime soon, but stay tuned for info on that. It'll be a lot of fun going through between dirt,
it'll be chaotic,
Rallycross and truck tracks, so that should be interesting. And then SimCar returns in January at Daytona. I believe it might be the same cars as we had this last season. They might make a change. They usually do sometimes, so we'll see. Looking forward to that one. Maybe Josh will learn more about GT3 racing.
Yeah, maybe I'll add additional tracks to my roster, and then I can actually take part in the season.
I know you're getting close to owning all the road tracks without ever racing
I know
road
I am.
Tracks, so.
Eventually, I'm not going to have an excuse to not have a road license.
iRacing gonna look at your account and say, "Hey, he's got all the tracks but 0 cars. What's going on?"
But 0 cars. So what is going on here?
I think Jeff Cartwright's still out here.
Number 1. It'd be fun. Yeah, he is out there. Nope, he's going. He's pulling back to the pit. He heard you say his name, and he was like, "I'm not giving them content. Screw those guys."
He got stage fright. It's okay.
My God, look at that landscape.
Yeah,
I wish we were actually there. That'd be so cool.
This is one of the tracks I think iRacing really cooked on, doing the external landscape. Sometimes you just see flat and just some auxiliary buildings. They really went all out with all the trees and all the hills and everything around here.
It looks so good. It would be so cool. It's such a cool track. It's so technical. Like, you have to be so precise. Like, we talk about the first braking zone, but there are so many braking zones on this track. So many little niche things that you need to learn to get, there's extra tenths of a second.
All right, we're about to grid for Heat 1.
Are we gonna? Yeah. What is going on? Can we get them in the car and going?
It's a long countdown. They gotta wait for the fog to clear. And here we go. Our grid for Heat 1: Garth McDade on pole, Ed Boyles Jr., Eric Dubois, Ken Copeland, and Kieran Lifflander.
That should be interesting. Ken Copeland, I believe, qualified P4, so. He's up there. Him and Eric are setting similar times. I didn't see where Boyles and McDade ended up. I think McDade was closer to the rear of the grid, but we'll only wait to see and find out what he can do in the race. I'm not really good at setting qualifying times either, so who am I to talk?
You know who I wish we had
Curious
here
to see
today?
who's going to get.
Kieran's going to get what?
Go ahead. I'm curious to see who's going to get a good start. If anyone's going to be brave enough to cross out Kieran from his usual jumps.
We'll find out. Lights are green.
If anyone's brave enough. They are away. It's a good start for Kieran Liftlander, who's already out in front. Joker's early with who else was that? Ken Copeland. So Ken Copeland almost 3 wide through there. Oh my goodness. Ed Boyle's loose through the turn number 1. Turn 2 coming down to the braking section downhill. Ooh, Boyles takes it wide and Liftlander says excuse me and takes the spot very easily on track. Liftlander up into P1. Ed Boyle's now defending from Garth McDade.
You see
I believe
Kieran
that was
and
Ken
Garth
Copeland.
McDade. Yeah,
Was
that was Ken Copeland that had the incident back there.
So who Joker? Was it Liftlander and Copeland and now... Or maybe
it was Copeland
Dubois
and Dubois.
Copeland. Copeland and Dubois, got it.
Kieran Liftlander takes the lead of this race off Joker rotation. We'll see where that plays out later on. I was going to say, you notice, we're going to see it again coming up to lap 2 now. Kieran is going to use the grass on this exit to help rotation of the car, help slow it down a little bit. See, some people just like turning it in the dirt. I like the grass approach. We're going to see Garth McDade do it as well. He's Kieran's teammate. Yeah, he's Kieran's teammate. We're going to watch Ken.
He tried it.
He tried it. He did it the first lap really well. Got a good exit. We'll see what Kieran does on this Joker rotation. Does not take it this time around.
Very important to get the braking section right. When you come down here, you want to use the gravel to open up this corner. You'll see how Kieran's taking it. You're almost getting all 4 tires onto that. It's a very large curve. But you want to get all 4 tires up there. God forbid you go over a little bit. It will give you a black flag nowadays. Another difficult braking sector that isn't talked about a lot. The last corner, braking uphill into a turn. Need to get it right. You can lose so much time through there. Lap number 4. Kieran's about to take. We'll see who. Everything goes swimmingly. Kieran should take the white flag. Everyone's taking their Joker at least once. Someone's off into their second.
We got a nice battle boiling here between Ed Boyles and Eric Dubois. Dubois took off to the Joker, so Ed will have to take his second one. We'll see where that comes out on lap 5. That's going to be an interesting. They were on each other's bumpers coming through that, so this is just who gets the better lap right here. Ken Copeland, that was an excellent drive through that turn using all of the available.
Oh yeah, he gained so much
bumper
time through there. Up through last corner.
We're going to have to see Eric Dubois Joker here. We'll see where he comes out. No, Ed Boyles has to Joker. There it is.
Yeah,
there's
Ed
our
Boyles
merge.
comes out in front. There we go.
So Ed Boyles took the position.
Very close race.
He was behind Dubois the lap prior. So he'll take that spot.
Dubois looking inside.
And Liftlander's going to win this race, but we're not going to. We're going to stay back here with these 3.
Well, Dubois almost falling into the clutches. He has to keep it clean through here. Ken Copeland looking outside, going to try for the around the outside. Can he make it happen? I don't think he's going to be able to make it stick. It might be a race to the line, though.
Oh,
Ken Copeland might have taken it at the line. He does.
Excellent job.
Ken Copeland with an around the outside move, able to take P3 away from Eric Dubois at the end. Very nicely done from Ken Copeland. Ed Boyle sneaks away with P2 from them battling. Kieran Liftlander, however, heat number 1 goes to him. Early qualifying for the feature. Sends him right off into the
30/100th difference. Impressive work.
Jesus. Yeah,
P2,
very good.
Clinton
Very
Funk,
good race.
Jake Robichaud, Eric Kaplinger, Raymond Rodriguez, and Evan McFarlane. And we're off. That was quick.
Ooh, good start from the outside. Kaplinger with a good start, pulling the field 2 cars off to the Joker early. It looks like it is Kaplinger and McFarlane sharing the Joker as them. Out on the track remains Funk, Rodriguez, and Robichaud in that order. Funk, first one down the hill. Can he keep it straight over the braking line? Rodriguez looking inside already with Robichaud looking inside on him. He can't make it happen.
Oh,
Into the corner. That is definitely bad
luck continues
indeed.
for Clinton Funk. I'm not quite sure what happened in the futures race, but I'm surprised he made the top 5 because every time I looked up at the screen while I was trying to diagnose internet problems, I saw Clinton Funk getting spun in a circle, and it continues to this race. Evan McFarlane and Eric Kaplinger side by side. Eric takes his second Joker.
Yeah. Early strategy from him. Robichaux in the Joker as well. So now Kaplinger looking to make up time to Robichaux. Both of Kaplinger's Jokers are done. Robichaux has one done now. McFarlane out on track takes P2. Raymond Rodriguez, after the incident with Clinton Funk, up into P1. He's almost 2 seconds above Evan McFarlane right now. 2 seconds make it.
Yeah, and we'll want to see the battle between Jake Robichaux and Eric Kaplinger, because that is, I believe that's for 4th and 5th and points. There's 1 point that separates those two drivers, so they will be battling each other all evening.
Raymond Rodriguez looks like he struggled a little bit with that Joker.
McFarlane looks like a very slow Joker for Robichaux. Easily going to get. He hit the wall. He all the way to last place. That's not what he's looking to do today. Now comes out to the battle with Clinton Funk. Tries the inside, touch it. Oh wow, good recovery from Jake.
Yeah, good.
I don't think this battle's over.
The rib strip. It's not over. Looking on the inside of Clinton Funk again is Jake Robichaux. Clinton defending hard, though, not leaving the door open at all. Holding the inside line all the way up. Jake will have a little bit of a better run down to the turn number 1. We'll see if Clinton can defend. Willie, Jake looking inside. Clinton off to the Joker, doesn't want the fight.
That was a good decision from
Clinton Funk, first Joker, yeah. Needs to get it out of the way.
He's got
both
to take. Yeah, he's got both to take, so...
It's not only an important decision, it's the decision he needed to make. So,
yeah.
Because he needs to take 2 and it's lap number 4.
Off Joker rotation, Eric Kaplinger pulls up to P2, passing his teammate Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez in trouble currently in very dangerous territory. Jake Robichaux. Yeah. Jake Robichaux, if no issues remain, he should have he should be able to get P3 here.
Gonna go replay real quick. Apparently, Rodriguez had an incident. Oh, so
yes, he did. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
An incident in his Joker. Got all
very slow through there. So it slowed him up a lot. Puts him into the clutches. But Rodriguez was able to stay, but we missed it. Rodriguez was able to stay out ahead of Robichaux in P3 after taking his Joker.
Yeah, because Robichaux had pretty much the same issue. Robichaux very close. Evan McFarlane is going to win this race.
Oh, looking for his way around, pushing his way around. Oh, Jake needs to be carried of a track cut. He might have had it, though. Gets him at the line. Jake Robichaux moves Raymond Rodriguez out of the way. Says thank you for P3. Evan McFarlane will take P1 in heat number 2. Early transfer spot to the feature for him. Eric Kaplinger will move on to probably pole position for LC. If we have 2 LCQs, will we have 2 LCQs?
We always have 2 LCQs.
He will get pole position for LCQ number 2.
We're going to heat 3. Matthew Grove, Kevin Boland, Jeff Cartwright, and Devin Hughes.
Devin Hughes is going to be looking to. That's who I have my eyes set on. Is Devin Hughes. He's looking fast.
Yeah, he's been looking very good. He's been getting a lot faster. Especially, I'm going to pose a question to the chat. How's the stream look? This is the only time I'm going to ask.
I have it up on YouTube. It looks fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it up. It looks good.
Good jump for Matt Grove. Gets ahead of the other 2 drivers. Breaks
a little
too early.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, that's going to be Devin Hughes off to an early lead. Takes it around the outside from him, but gets squirrely over turn number 2.
That's Kevin Boland.
Oh, that's Kevin Boland up in front. Good job from Kevin Boland.
It's Kevin Boland.
I keep thinking Devin Hughes is on Kieran's team. Kevin Boland up into P number 1. Takes it from Matty Grove. Coming around the S's now. We'll see if he can hold on to it coming up. At the end of lap number 1, it is Kevin Boland who leads us behind Matty Grove, following Devin Hughes. Early Joker from Jeff Cartwright. Brian, what's up?
I was gonna say if these 3 drivers stay out, 2 of them stay out. I was gonna say Jeff Cartwright might be very happy of his decision to Joker early. Those 3 cars that close together on hell, something will go wrong.
Yeah,
but
not surprised Devin Hughes decides that. Oh, Matthew Grove all over the rear ring. Kevin Boland getting a little loose Not hitting the grip strip perfectly, but neither was Grove. Even time between them, though. No one bled or gained anything. Grove gaining a little bit of time through here, but too much angle in the exit. Gets a little loose, bleeds time again around the last corner. Extends the gap by 0.2, making it up to 0.4 now. Kevin Bowen extending his lead off to the Joker. He goes, though. Matty Grove stays out. No Jokers for him. Everyone else with one Joker under the belt, except for Cartwright, who has 2. Oh, issue.
What's going on
Kevin
with
Bowen.
Kevin Boland? We're going to take a replay. See what just happened here. Goes off into the Joker. Rotates the car. Clips the inside barrier. And can't regain control. Hits the grass.
That is the worst.
If you put the car in reverse, you've already lost.
And what an amazing race comes to an end for Kevin. An early lead comes to an end for Kevin Boland. Barring any mistakes, it's probably going to be P4 for him, and into the LCQ he will go. Matty Grove takes the lead, however, after that mistake from Boland. Devin Hughes trying to chase him down. Grove still no Jokers left, although it's lap number 4. He must have taken his first one, and yes, he has. Devin Hughes all over the rear ring now. Grove is more than likely going to lose this position. Devin Hughes looking inside. Can he grab it? Contact between them a little bit, trading paint. Kind of side by side. Devin Hughes trailing a little bit. Looking inside, contact again between them. Devin Hughes loses traction. Bleeds a lot of time, but stays in control. Good recovery from Devin Hughes. Needed to make that recovery happen because he needs to get this Joker position.
But I think he's going to lose it to Cartwright now based on that.
Devin Hughes hadn't Jokered. I thought he had.
No,
he might lose it to Cartwright.
Second Joker. I think Cartwright's going to take
Cartwright
this win.
Sneaks away. If he can keep it together, he might sneak away.
That early Joker decision paying off for Cartwright.
0.7 now up on Matty Grove is Cartwright. Needs to keep it clean over there. Other drivers nailing the grip strip. Bleeding time is Jeff Cartwright now. Trying to bring it home.
I think he's
around the final 2 corners.
Over-rotates.
Oh, goodness. Grove. Jeff Cartwright, keep it together. In the inside, 2 drivers, but squabbling they are. It's going to be a drag race to the end for Hughes and Grove. Grove just gets it 1/10 of a second. Grove able to sneak away. 1/10 of a second gets P2. Devin Hughes not letting him get away clean, though. But Jeff Cartwright, story of the night right now, sneaks away. Heat number 3, early feature spot for our man, Jeff Cartwright. Good race from him.
We're gritting for
in the shadows.
Gritting for LCQ1, Ed Boyles Jr., Matthew Grove, Jake Robichaud, Eric Dubois, and Kevin Boland. Goes to show if you have a good strategy, Josh, you can
seriously.
Avoid
Doesn't
some
matter.
battles.
Speed isn't everything.
Avoid some battles and just run your race. You know you got the time.
We get ready for LCQ number 1. All drivers on the grid. RPMs are up. Green flag is away. It's a good start from, a good start from Matty Grove, who pulls Ed Boyles down to turn number 1. But he Jokers. And his teammate Jokers with him, and almost messes up. And Grove gets caught up. Boland gets caught up too. Both drivers messing up the Joker. Robichaud makes the pass happen during it. 3 drivers in, 3 drivers out, but Robichaud's the better for it. Ed Boyles Jr. now to an early lead. Trailing him is Eric Dubois. 0.8 back is Eric Dubois currently in the dust of Ed Boyles Jr., who's trying to run away with this early.
And if I'm Ed
9
Boyles or Eric Dubois, I'm taking my Joker immediately, knowing something happened back there, and they're not going to. That now Jake and Matt have time to gain position back. They're both going to take their second Joker. If I'm them, I'm looking at their relative. Ooh, that's Jake really that's Matt really struggling with that Joker entry, not getting the car rotated.
I think Boland's the car to watch out for here. P3 now. Passes both those cars after an issue. I think he's going to get these issues squared away. It feels like he's getting them squared away. Eric using a little bit of the grass to get the car rotated around. Gains a little bit of time back to Ed Boyles Jr. See if he can make anything happen. Lap number 2 now squared away. We come to lap 3. Ed Boyles fastest lap. Eric Dubois resets it immediately, and off to the Joker he goes. Good entry from him, utilizing the berm. Gets stuck on it, though. Too deep he goes. Gonna come out into traffic. Boland now looking outside. Brakes early. Gives it to Eric for the switchback. Can he make something happen downhill? He has the speed. Side by side. Contact between him and Boland's around. Oh, that is awful.
That was he pulled the handbrake a little too early there. You want to you can use it there just a little bit to set the pace, but I think this might have just given the race to Ed Boyles if he decides to finally take his first Joker.
And he does.
Bowling with a black flag.
He more than likely has track. Yeah, he cut the track instead of going around like Eric did. He cut the track, and I understand that feels like the right move at the time, Kevin. But sometimes the sim just doesn't like it, man.
I was saying it before when we were doing penalty review that hey, sometimes you just gotta know what the cuts are, and
you gotta know where. Yeah, you gotta know when and where to cut, kind of. Ed Boyles Jr. making that part of the section look very easy. So is Jake Robichaux coming around. Matty Grove keeping it very straight over there. Looks like he is struggling. He might have damage from that contact with Boland there in the Joker. All things considered, if Boland has a permanent black flag, that's going to move Eric Dubois pretty much up to P4.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Boland.
Ooh, side by side. Jake Robichaux all over the rear ring at Ed Boyles Jr. Now on the inside, looking to make something happen. Ed has to go wide, look for the switchback. Can't make it happen. Jake gets the drive.
Wonder if there's going to be any
down into the final couple corners
from Ed Boyles for the pass Jake made on Ed's teammate earlier. See if Ed tries to throw the same move. He's going
he does.
for it.
Can't make it happen though, and Jake Robichaux sneaks away. P1 for Jake Robichaux. Ed Boyles Jr. after an amazing race can't defend it at the end. Falls down into P2, followed by Matty Grove, Kevin Boland, but I think that might change, and Eric Dubois, and it did. There it goes.
It just changed.
Good race there from the end. An amazing. It was a good run from Ed Boyles Jr. there. It's like he found. I don't know what happened. I think he took a second Joker, and he was bleeding time to Jake. We get ready for LCQ number 2.
Yep, LCQ2, Eric Kaplinger, Ken Copeland, Devin Hughes, Raymond Rodriguez, Garth McDade, and Clinton Funk.
Devin Hughes is going to be trying to make some plays here. That's what I'm expecting. Clinton Funk, I'm hoping that I don't see anyone driving angry out there. Clinton's had some bad luck. He might be driving with a chip on his shoulder. We only have to wait and see. Should be a good race. This is a lot of fast drivers out here. Ken Copeland, Devin Hughes are sure to give us a battle. Kablinger and Rodriguez, McDade and Funk. Everyone has a pair. Everyone has a rival. Even start from the first two. Hughes is falling into the clutches of the two behind him, though. Hughes and Copeland and Funk off into the Joker. So 3 for 3. Ooh, Hughes into the rear of Copeland. We go back up to the ones on track. It's Kablinger up in front, followed by McDade, followed by Rodriguez. Down to the braking zone, the downhill. Keeping it nice and clean behind them as well. Copeland goes wide and Hughes overtakes. Up in the front, the story is a little bit different. Kablinger starting to bridge a bit of a gap now. Oh, McDade looking to make up time, though. Does he make up time? A little bit. McDade makes up time. Kablinger taking the last corner. You got to make that corner has to be precise. Oh, my goodness gracious.
And Garth McDade hits Kaplinger going into the Joker. Really no need for that.
I don't know if he hit him. The car looks okay.
Car looks okay, but you really don't know until you get going straight. So there's not another straight part until the beginning of the track again. We'll see how that pairs out. Ken Copeland chasing down Hughes for the final step on the podium.
Interesting strategy. Ken Copeland deciding to keep it straighter through the S section. Bridges a bit of time, but contact between them makes him bleed it all. He has to restart and do it all over again.
Oh, everybody resetting fastest lap. Kaplinger deciding to stay out. Still, Hughes stays out. Rodriguez, Copeland
might fall into traffic.
McDade.
Oh, Copeland falling into traffic. Funk around the outside, still side by side. Funk not giving him any breathing room. It looks like Funk car's just damaged. It's like tilting weird. You see that?
Yeah, it's looking a little off.
It looks like the right side of the car keeps dipping oddly in some of these sections.
He might be using a setup that He might be using a setup that he's unfamiliar with, because I know I have some setups that lean a little weird, but they're designed to run over the curbs in certain ways. So, might be using a setup. Not quite sure. Raymond Rodriguez takes his second Joker, falls to Ken Copeland and Clinton Funk. Stuck in big traffic.
Yeah. Eric Kablinger falls to Ken Copeland. Eric Kablinger on his first Joker, looking to make up time. Oh, Kablinger, no, in second. No, in second, my bad.
He falls to Hughes off of his first Joker. I think he'll have Copeland on the second one here. Hughes is definitely going to win this. I think it's going to be plenty of time if he doesn't get too big of a cut here.
Good Joker from Kaplinger. No, I told you it was going to be tight. Side by side.
It's going to be tight, but he's had the inside.
Copeland has to check.
Yep, he had the inside, and Copeland couldn't make the turn.
Looking inside is Ken Copeland now. Devin Hughes off and away. Bearing any mistakes, it's Devin Hughes' race to lose. Last couple of corners, we follow Copeland and Kablinger. Can Copeland make anything happen and move up into P2? Kablinger defends. Defending hard is Kablinger, holding the inside.
Devin Hughes winning this race.
Kablinger defending hard over the line. P2 for him, followed by Ken Copeland in P3. Good race for everyone there. Devin Hughes, very clean race from him.
Josh, I'm a little disappointed in this track. I haven't had any chance. I haven't had any chance to break out the flip counter at all this week.
We don't get a whole lot of flips on Hell.
Oh, I know. I want some flips. I built a flip counter and I couldn't use it for the track I wanted. I want to use it so bad.
I think I flipped more times on Barcelona last 2 weeks ago than I did ever on Hell at all my entire career.
All right. Well, that sets our grid. We're about to go to the feature. We'll be back right after these ads.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous with your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to nordvpn.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it.
Side between these two in turn one. This is going to get spicy.
Exiting turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap clock at the inside line. McFarland contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. Over in the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Ragster acing the entry to turn one, up and into the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Rowdy's going to hold his spot.
All right, guys, welcome back to the NASA Rallycross Lights World Championship. This championship is brought to you by Whiplash SimCams, bringing you every angle, every lap. Visit facebook.com/WSimCams. Andrew Carnelli, the fourth. We give you eternal gratitude for your camera support, and it's all season long that you support us. So thank you so much, Andrew Carnelli, the fourth. Alex Abetti, we want to give you a big thank you for the official producer of the NASA theme music. And if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to the Automotive Sports Network. Matter the platform at ASN TV USA. And if you like to race in NASA, we have something for everyone. All the info's at nasasimracing.com. By all means, guys, get in here. There's something for everybody. There's a league for the newest of new to the veteran, the old guard. Well, Brian, this is the last race of the Lights World Championship, round 7. I'm excited to see where this feature gets us off to.
It's not the last one.
That's
we
right.
Got the makeup
I'm
race,
sorry.
So
we got the makeup race that I keep forgetting about.
We're gridding real quick.
Oh, we're going to the grid. Read us off, Brian.
Our grid for the feature: Kieran Lifflander, Evan McFarland, Jeff Cartwright, Jake Robichaud, Devin Hughes, Ed Boyles, Eric Kaplinger, Matthew Grove, and Ken Copeland. What I wanted to say before we started is it's going to be interesting for these drivers next week, because the tracks have gotten harder and harder throughout the season, and then we go back to Iowa, which is not a hard track.
A very basic track. Although the Joker's hard, it catches a lot of drivers off.
Yeah, it does that. It does do that.
Get ready. We got one driver left in the pit. Devin Hughes on the grid now. I'm going to say it again. Second to last race of the season. Should have been the last race of the season, but we got that makeup race. We're about to go green in hell for the feature race. It's going to be a good one. Evan McFarland, better start from him off the line. Kieran Lifflander trying to pull him. Jeff Cartwright, an even start from him, and they're off to the Joker. Devin Hughes follows. That's someone else. Five drivers off into the Joker. Kieran Lifflander gets the spot back. Evan McFarland gives him a bump. Kieran Lifflander using the gravel now, forced to use it maybe. Into the braking zone downhill. Evan McFarland forced to check up.
I feel like I heard calamity back there in that Joker. We'll take a look in a second. I just saw so many reds come up that people have crashed. I think all the people that decided not to Joker really made a great decision there. So we're going to go back and look and see what just happened. This is
Off
Devin
into the
Hughes,
Joker.
Matt
4
Grove.
drivers.
Oh,
My
Devin
goodness.
Hughes around.
Big issue from the beginning.
And I
Was it
think
just
something
Devin
happened
Hughes
for-
that got caught? Oh, that's awful for
Or,
Devin. Oh my goodness. That is awful. Awful luck. More
No,
contact back there in the Joker, but that looked like it.
Yeah.
Devin Hughes now on the back foot. P9 for him, looking to make up time. Kieran Liftlander,
Yeah,
a
it's
second
just,
up now on Evan McFarlane, bleeding time.
Just Hughes.
Evan with a good start, but Kieran, I think Kieran might know these cars better, Brian. What do you think?
Yeah, he puts a lot of time in these cars. I don't know if Evan puts as much. I know Evan's really focusing on the World Championship, which he's currently leading for supercars. Eric Kamplinger takes his first Joker, does not gain or lose a position. That's kind of the ideal Joker. He's got 4 seconds of clean air in front of him.
Most certainly ideal Joker. But I hope our viewers saw that. You saw Eric Kaplinger's car get squirrely in that braking zone. That braking zone is so difficult, and your gains in difficulty exponentially if you're coming out of their Joker. Contact again between Cartwright and that was Copeland. But not Copeland's fault. They just came together. Cartwright was looking for room to make the turn. Devin Hughes now using the opportunity. Devin Hughes making up spot. That's why you never give up, guys.
Devin Hughes probably not a fan of that rejoin.
Probably not, but P8 never nonetheless. Cartwright looking inside now. Devin Hughes took it wide. More issues between them. Hughes keeps it together and gets it around turn number 2. Excellent driving from him. Contact almost again.
Excellent car control from Hughes.
Devin Hughes not letting the contact get to him, not letting the issues get to him. A stone wall. Pulling away from Jeff Cartwright. Now he looks like he's out of the zone of danger.
It looked like Jeff Cartwright was driving a little angry there. I don't know if he thought maybe Hughes was the car that caused the initial contact with him and Copeland.
Yeah, that was interesting. He might have just been upset with himself for making the mistake and just driving with a little bit of annoyance, and sometimes you're just seeing red. Into the Joker, Kablinger, and Robichaux.
As I say, this is not the Joker, but championship implication between these two. Robichaux currently in P3, Kaplinger in P4. Let me check the current standings.
The points are pretty close between them. It's a point. It's a single point.
There's 1 point, and it's going Jake Robichaux's way currently.
Kablinger off into the Joker again. Joker number 2 for him. This camera angle closer than I've ever seen in my life. Coming out side by side. He'll have the inside, though, as Boyles takes it wide. Copeland around on the outside of Boyles now. Contact between them as we go downhill. Copeland forced to take the outside line around the corner. That's not where you want to be. Boyles should have the drive out. He does.
Looked like a little team orders between Kaplinger and Boyles there. Looked like Boyles just moved over, said, please go through, and then slot it back in to keep Ken Copeland away from his teammate.
Yeah, as much as he can. Kaplinger now trying to pull away. Kaplinger, both Jokers done. Boyles needs to take his Joker still, but he looks like he's going to hold off to keep Copeland at bay for his teammate. Liftlander, no Jokers done.
Liftlander taking, Evan and words are hard. Evan and McFarlane taking their first and second Jokers. Jake Robichaux
said Evan and
stay
McFarlane.
Reading's hard, man. Liftlander took his first. McFarlane took his second.
There we go. We got it, ladies and gentlemen.
We've done it. The Kieran and the Liftlanders. Back in the back row, and Hughes having a nice little battle now. Hughes trying to gain back another position.
Hughes still, into the side of Grove. We'll be able to keep control of it, though.
He's trying to bump and get on the inside there.
He needs to. He needs to get around him and take... He needs to get around him if he wants to get P7. He has to make the pass happen on track because he has to get his Joker done. And making the pass happen, he does. Sends Grove wide on the hairpin.
Ed Boyles blew that corner. Released Ken Copeland up to Eric Kaplinger.
Ken Copeland almost blew that corner, though. Gets the car squared away, though.
Jake Robichaux has taken his second Joker and maintains in front of Kaplinger. Not sure what the points are going to look like coming out for that.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for sure. Aaron Liftlander still needing a joker, utilizing all the grass. Oh my goodness, that looked
I thought
close.
he was about to hit the wall. I thought it was the end of Liftlander. I thought he was going to hit the wall and get around. He's fine though.
Lap number 9, 2 laps to go. Oh no, lap number 10. Aaron Liftlander with his joker done. This should be the running order. Everything stays. No one makes any mistakes. I'm not seeing a potentiality for anything to change.
I'm seeing that Boyles right now passing Copeland.
No.
But he instantly goes to the joker.
The joker. Yeah.
Oh, what happened to Copeland?
Issue for Copeland.
He was driving interesting when Boyles passed him there. And then he just kind of straighted off. I don't know if he had a steering issue or anything. Kieran Liftlander goes ahead, wins this race.
Followed by Evan McFarland. Jake Robichaux will come home in P3, defending from Eric Kaplinger, who almost makes it happen, it looks like. Comes home in P4. Matty Grove defending hard in the back will bring home P5. P6 behind him. Devin Hughes able to make up some spots. And it looks like that was Ken Copeland in P9. It was. No, Devin Hughes comes home in P9. Looks like he wasn't able to make up any spots. Must have had another issue.
He took the second joker. Not quite sure what happened back there.
Unfortunately for Devin Hughes, he was doing very well.
We had an incident. Let's look what happened with Ken Copeland back there before we head over to the interviews. Ken Copeland just kind of driving the car.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that was Devin Hughes not expecting a car to basically stop on a track. You expect the car to turn.
That explains Devin Hughes falling back like he did. That explains, because I was not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he thought he was going to take his joker.
Slow, and he
thought he was taking his joker. Definitely thought he was taking his joker. Yeah, that is an interesting one.
But again,
well, Brian, pull back up the grid one more time for us to see how this finished. We got Kieran Liftlander winning the Hell RX Grand Prix, followed by Evan McFarland, Jake Robichaux in P3, and to round out our top 5, Eric Kaplinger and Matty Grove. After having issues early on in this race, able to screen home a P5 in the feature. Good race from him. Ed Boyles Jr. in P6, Jeff Cartwright, Ken Copeland, and Devin Hughes. Interested to see where this is going to take us for the championship, Ryan, between Jake and Eric.
Yeah, I think Eric got more qualifying points. Yeah, Eric actually got qualifying points. Jake did not, but Jake got bonus points in his LCQ. So it's 3-3. I think it's going to be 2 points to Robichaux now, if I can do math. We got Evan McFarland. I'm going to just move Jake and see what happens here. And it doesn't look like I have a Liftlander yet. So let's just go ahead. Let's move Jake and see if he's actually here.
Jake, you got me?
I got you.
Hey, dude. That was an eventful race. I think that's one way to describe it. There was a lot of calamity back there in the Joker. Your heat races, you were battling pretty hard there with a couple of drivers out there tonight. Like, walk me through some of the strategy you thought through. Feature race, it looked like you had pretty much under your belt. You got an early lead, but I'm talking about your heats and your LCQs. You definitely had to put in the work.
The heat was a battle. In our heat race, me and Matt both went to, I think that was one where we both went to the Joker, and Matt hooked tight. And we kind of banged into each other there. So there's some calamity there that kind of held us back. So, it's just, there's some fast guys, and the guys were hitting the lines good tonight. So lots of competition.
Yeah, without a doubt. Lots of competition, is putting it lightly. P3, you started in 4th, you finish in P3. It's got to feel good. You're back up on the podium again. This looks like, Brian and I were talking about it, it looks like this is going to put you 2 points above Eric Kaplinger. So congratulations. You got one race left, Jake. How you feeling for P? I think this is for P4 in the championship. How you feeling? Are you going to get this one squared away?
I came out here hoping for a top 5, guys. If I could make top 5 here, I was quite happy with that. So I'm more than happy where I'm sitting. I had a great battle with Eric in in the feature. In the feature, I figured if I could get Eric to Joker first, I was just gonna mirror him every time, just so I could try and keep. I knew I had a delta on him. He kept making the same mistake at the same place. So, great racing, Eric. By the way, it was a fun battle. So yeah, no, I feel good going into the end of the season here. I'm gonna keep my head up and keep practicing and hone my craft a little more. It was fun, boys.
Yeah, Jake, good racing tonight, man. Good racing all season. I'm feeling pretty confident that I'm going to say I think I might see you again next week. So
Appreciate that.
anyway, before we let you go, anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Just again, everything. Thanks to my wife. Thanks to Team Slapex. I'd like to welcome Ken Copeland again. Great driver. Proved it tonight. He's got some pace. So we're gonna work on some team strategies here and then get some stuff going. And yeah, you guys for the broadcast, everything you guys do, everybody behind the scenes. You know, we all know it's a lot of work. Appreciate you guys. Great broadcast as usual.
Jake Robichaux, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations again on P3, man. It was a hell of a race you drove tonight. And we'll catch you around, man. Have a great one.
Thanks, guys. Good evening.
Evan McFarland barging your way into the production truck without knocking or anything. How rude of you.
I want my interview, man. I want it. I mean, speak my
all right,
words
just
right
put
now.
the gun down, all right? We'll give you the interview. So your heat race was pretty kind of tale as old as time. You got an early lead, ran away with it, no issues. The feature race, however, you had an early lead. Talk me through the mindset. Like, you get the pull off of the line. You know that you're in the lead, and then by turn 3, you're staring at Kieran's bumper. Walk me through your mindset.
Start. I knew, P2, gonna have to shut the door on Kieran, get a good start, and made an adjustment to the launch RPM, and that helped a lot. And I just I feel like I just got turned and ran through on that start. I closed the door and let Kieran know I was gonna close it, and I feel like he had plenty of time not to, send it in there, but it is what it is. And after that, I was just seeing red. Like, the next corner, I brake late, and I hit the bump, and I kind of I kind of punted Kieran because I braked so late, and I was already locking up, and I hit the bump, so I was not braking in the rear, and it's just But I let off a little bit there, but yeah, honestly, just drove really, really, really bad tonight. Really dumb. I got a slow down right behind Kieran. Cut the corner. I don't know how I did that, but did that. Got another slowdown and just was not putting good laps. So honestly, I just let that one incident get in my head when I should have just ran my own race and my own laps, because I knew I might have good hot lap speed, but overall Kieran's probably better than me here. He had definitely more practice than me, so that's just kind of just things just did not go the way I should have learned.
And I hear you. It isn't easy. I mean, we all know that you're fast out there. We know you're one of the faster drivers. But Brian and I were talking about it when we broadcast first started. We started talking about how Kieran has a lot more time underneath his belt with these cars just in general, and that says a lot. These cars are you need to know how to drive them. I don't know if to say they're more difficult than the supercars, but if you don't know how to drive them, if you can't keep the RPMs where they like to be, then it's difficult. They need to be driven a certain way. But P2 tonight was no small feat, man. You were in a stacked field. There's a lot of drivers that are coming up really fast. Devin Hughes and Ken Copeland both putting down some good times. Seems like once these little issues people are making get squared away, it's going to be quite a tight field out there. But P2 for you started P2, you finished P2. It was an all-around good race for you, Evan. Congratulations. You got anybody you want to thank before we let you go?
Gotta give all glory to God. And of course, gotta thank Team Watson Racing. If you want some of my steps, twrsetups.com. And thank you, Josh, for practicing with me.
Yep. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. It's an honor.
And watching you up here. Yep. It is an honor for me too, Josh. I gotta thank the whole team. Give it up to Eric, Jeff, Klaus, Kevin, Zach, Matthew, all the guys at Team Watson to make this possible. KS Industries, Fluid Logic, Marlin Sports, and thank you guys for putting on this broadcast.
Yeah. Evan, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for coming out to do the Lights World Championship every week. We appreciate it. We like having you out here. Good race tonight, man. Good win. We'll see you next week for the last race of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Josh,
Yeah, what's up?
before we pull in Kieran, I'm looking at the points here, and I think he might have unofficially clinched the title this evening. His lowest week right now is a 32 point. Evan has a 0 point week. So with drop weeks, I think if next week Kieran scored below 32 points, he would get 32 points, and I believe that makes it insurmountable. I want to say we're calling it, but very unofficial. But let's bring up Kieran Lifflander, see how he's feeling.
Kieran, you got me? Oh, there he is. Kieran, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy. How you doing tonight? Congratulations on P1, first off. The heat race your heat races went pretty normal. We're used to seeing the same old story. Heat race, or the feature race, also kind of a tale as old as time, I would say. But the start, however, had to have caught you a little bit off guard. Were you expecting Evan to get the jump that he had? Walk me through the first couple seconds, maybe minutes of the feature race.
Yeah, off the start, no, I didn't expect that. I think it was literally just that split second of him getting a better jump than me, and yeah, I heard in an interview that he adjusted some of the RPMs, which that does help. And I mean, I had no problem in the heat jump. Like whenever I jumped, I think it was a little bit like I think it's just timing at that point. So Evan's been getting better with that timing. But yeah, I mean, he wasn't clear. I knew he was going to try to shut the door on me. I know he's second. I know he's still eligible to get the championship in that scenario if he wins and I finish second. And I don't care. I'm there. If I'm still there, I'm gonna make a move. I'm not giving this up. I mean, we've been around each other long enough. I know he's gonna give me the bumper sometimes. Same thing with me to him. Excuse me. I'm not like I don't know any other way to put it other than I'm not being patient anymore. I mean, I mean, yes, I got a championship already, but I want 2 in a row, and I'm not gonna stop. If I'm there, I'm there, and I don't expect you to give me room. You don't have to. You can cut my nose off all you want, but I am there. My front nose was there at his right rear, and I didn't spin him. I got him sideways, and he didn't lose any position from where he started. So I got under him. I knew he was going to send it into me, and he said he was seeing red or whatever. I mean, he sent it hard enough, and he still got me out of shape. But again, like I could completely see it from his perspective, yes. But if you don't hear all clear, then that means that person is still there. So this goes for any type of racing. But if this is Rallycross, there is going to be beating and banging. So I don't have any other words other than what I did was perfectly fine and eligible to do, I guess.
Yeah, Kieran,
And
up here in
I
the booth,
don't.
we agree.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So past that, it was just locking from there. I did get a little cut in the course penalty, just slipped up, and I knew Evan was gonna be in my bumper, but then he got a penalty, and I wanted to clear in the space that there wasn't any other cars around me. Evan was a little ways back. And yeah, he ended up getting the penalty the same lap, so it didn't really change much. And then yeah, it was just kind of mirroring his Joker because he has to be the one that makes the move if he wants to be able to pull anything off, and I just can't mess up myself. So I did not end up messing anything up. Like I was putting down consistent lap times the whole race, the whole run, and yeah, I was able to take home the win.
Yeah, Kieran, it was a hell of a race tonight, man. Congratulations on P1. I did just get word from Brian that officially, you did clinch the championship. So congratulations. You are a 2 times world championship winner of the Lights World Championship Series.
Well, heck yeah. Yeah, that puts a big smile on my face now. I mean, again, we still have 1 round remaining. I still want to, take as
Oh, you're
much
still gonna. I know
as
you're
much
gonna
as I
give it your
can
all.
off the plate. Oh yeah, for sure. And Evans, he's pretty good at Iowa, but we're still gonna give it our all. But yeah, I was holding this up. I was holding this up after the race when my camera died, so I had to switch to my webcam, and I was trying to do that in the middle of the race. Actually, I was one-handing it, and I didn't realize my Canon camera died, so I switched to my webcam. But yeah, I mean, I'm here for a reason, and I'm here to prove that I'm worthy and I'm world championship worthy. And yeah, I just made it 2 in a row. So if that says anything to anybody watching at home, come get your KLR steps today. DM me on Discord, Kieran_Liftlander20, and you'll be as fast as Xfinity 10G. So yeah, again, phenomenal job and by the team and give me a car like this to be able to go out there and put down a 37.6 and testing. I got down to a 37.4, just but again, it all worked out in my favor. I was still able to beat Evan, and yeah, all smiles here in the KLR camp for sure in the lights.
Yeah, dude, congratulations. You kind of gave a shout out already, but before we let you go, is there anyone you want to just give thanks to one more time?
Yeah, again, everybody at the KLR camp that makes this possible. Kevin did phenomenal tonight. Just unfortunate that he wasn't able to make the feature. Or make the lights. Or no, he did, but the way he made it, it could have went a lot better. Again, he's improving and he's doing absolutely spectacular. So shout out to you, Kevin. You're doing crazy. Keep it up. And again, he just came back. It's the second half of the season, and he's just come back for these last 3 lights races, and he's putting on a stunner for sure. So shout out to Kevin. And yeah, Clint's been getting better. And shout out Daryl for being in the chat with us, supporting. And Darren, just tough luck tonight, but again, he's keeping his head up. Gonna try. I don't know if he's still eligible for the championship, but yeah, we were really supporting him and repping his name while watching the futures races, and yeah, he did a great job. He had a great run all season. Same thing with Garth, and yeah, Jameson's away, but he'll be back for Iowa. So shout out to all those guys. My family here at home, my mom, dad, and my sister. For all the support, you guys for putting on the show, and yeah, again, thank you guys. Aside from just broadcasting, allowing me to show my skill and speed. I know it's been I've been around for quite some time in officials, but this is my second season in a row clinching a championship in the lights. Early on, I guess you could say, and yeah, I'm really hoping that have a much cleaner race or start to my races and hope I'm able to go fast and do a lot better than I did tonight in the supercars. Because again, tonight it was great nonetheless, but definitely can put more on the plate and there's more room for improvement as always. So yeah, thanks to all those guys. Thanks to you guys. And yeah, can't wait to get them at hell and hopefully win my first supercars championship.
Yeah, brother. Congratulations on clinching the Lights World Championship. Thank you for coming out and racing with us every single week. And Brian and I will see you next week at Iowa for the season finale.
Thank you guys.
All right, big shout out to Kieran Liftlander. Pretty sure Brian has done the math with his calculator and his mind in the back end. He should have everything squared away. That's going to be Kieran Liftlander winning the World Championship for the Lights.
Yeah, I've gone ahead and done the math. He's got a 23-point gap on McFarland after this week. McFarland's drop week is a 0-point drop week from last week when he did not show up. And Kieran's drop week is an astounding 32 points. So 32-25 gives it a 55-point gap going into next week if Kieran did not show up. Evan, there's no way you can get 55 points in a week, so that would clear the championship for Kieran. But we're going to go ahead and look at the points leaving this week because those are next week's points. So we'll look at this week's points. Kieran Liftlander 210 points exiting this evening to Evan McFarland's 187. Klaus Kreutzer 147. Jake Robichaud 2 points over Kaplinger now to 134 to 132. Devin Hughes up 1 position over Raymond Rodriguez 119 to 115. Jeff Cartwright holds strong at 111. Matt Grove up 2 to 87 points over Eric Dubois.
I can't
In
believe
the
Devin
teams battle.
Hughes managed. I can't believe Devin Hughes managed to move up a position
Yeah, it was a big
after a
night
race
for
like this.
Hughes.
Yeah.
In the team standings, Team Watson Racing setups. That's not quite confirmed, but almost confirmed. 338 to 294 for Kieran Lifflander Racing. Move over at speedy time at 274. Slapex Racing, powered by TWS, 248. Control Z Racing, 216. JC Sim Sport up 1. No Control Esports down 1. Transmission GP holds steady. Kieran Lifflander Racing up steady over JC Academy. And JC Academy 2, I believe.
Hey, wait. Yeah, wait. I think this is the first time I've seen the team standings this close. These are pretty close points.
Yeah, it's
so anything could happen. Anything could happen next week, literally.
Yeah, it's not too far off. We can see a lot of movement.
Yeah. Well, Brian, I think that does it for the night, right?
That does do it for the night.
Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for joining us. The checkered flag falls on this evening here in Scotland. It's been a wonderful evening racing at Hell. On behalf of our entire production staff, my name is Joshua Darnell, and I want to thank you guys again for coming out here and joining us for the coverage of the Rallycross Lights World Championship. I want to congratulate Karen Lifflander again for winning 2 times in a row now the World Championship for the Rallycross Lights, and congratulate all our winners. Our podium tonight, that was Karen Lifflander, Evan McFarlane, and Brian, remind me of P3? Jake
Robichaux.
So, guys, thank you again for joining us, and I think that's going to do it for me and Brian. We'll see you guys next week.
Have a good night, everybody.